Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at these Diode Dynamics SS3 Sport LED fog pod lights with brackets. Now these 3-inch LED fog pod lights are going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. This is going to be an easy installation anywhere on your vehicle with the included U brackets and hardware. As you can see, this light here, I do have the bracket loosely assembled just so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. And as you can see, you're going to be able to adjust the angle of the lights with these brackets. This is what the bracket's going to look like when it's not installed on the light. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what it was going to look like installed and uninstalled. Of course, the hardware is going to be included. Now, this amber backlight is going to be great for a stylish touch, for more visibility when you're not using your main beam. Obviously, I've had this already connected to my power source, and what you're seeing here is the amber backlight, one of my favorite features here. And I want to give you a better demonstration of what this is going to look like in low light situations or when the lights are off. So here it is with my studio lights off. I'm going to go ahead and give you a wider view just to show you. And then I'm going to try not to blind you here and activate the fog pattern, the fog beam, so you can see just how much brighter that is. So again, there's your backlight, and then there's your fog beam. And then to give you a better demonstration, I'm going to try to bring that up and shine that on the wall behind me. So that fog pattern, as you see, is going to give you high intensity light in an extremely wide field of view. And these lights have a color temperature of 3000 Kelvin yellow, which, as you know, is going to be great for bad weather like rain and fog. I'm going to go ahead and turn my studio lights on again, and then let me go ahead and make sure my wires are not crossing here. And then I'm going to activate that beam again with my studio lights on, and then shine that on the wall behind me, just like that. So again, even with my bright lights on, you can see just how bright that light is. Now these lights are going to be, like I said, easy to install. They're very well designed. They have a power draw with that main beam of 1.1 amps, and the backlight has a power draw of 0.03 amps. And these lights are designed with a newer technology known as custom TIR optics. Now, TIR stands for total internal reflection. Unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't too efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And from there, instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So this is going to prevent the normal efficiency loss you see with an outside lens. As you know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as part of this lens, you pick up some efficiency there as well. So the raw lumen rating is 1930 lumens. The measured lumen rating is 1300 lumens. And then the peak beam intensity is 9050 candela. Now, in case you don't know, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it's how anything is related where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of this rating, you can visit this product page here at etrailer.com, or you can, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find as well. Now this does include the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector, and this, as you see, this pigtail is just going to plug into the back of that light directly, just like that. And while we're looking at the back of this light, I wanted to show you that we do have a breather patch there that's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And then we have a really good set of heat sinks on the back of this light, and that's going to help dissipate the heat quickly to increase the longevity of the light. And the light has been built with high intensity LED chips, and it features a durable powder coat aluminum construction. So this heavy duty construction will withstand extreme temperatures, corrosion, vibration. Testing is completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components. And Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled these lights right down the highway from us here at etrailer.com at their headquarters in the greater St. Louis area. Now let me give you some measurements. As you know, these are 3-inch lights, but looking at the overall measurements, measuring the width and the height from end to end, we're sitting at about 3¼ inches square. And then the overall depth from the front of the light all the way to the back of the heat sinks, we're sitting at about 2 3/8 inches deep. And then with the bracket assembled on the light, the height from the bottom of the bracket all the way to the top of the light, we're sitting at about 3 3/4 inches tall. Now, as you would probably expect, these lights draw high current and does require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you are not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to be sure that you are using wire that is 16 gauge or higher to ensure safe operation. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.